So before we go to today's podcast, I would like to request you all guests to introduce or tell about your journey and how you start your company and what's the inspiration behind of it. So let's start with Rishikesh Singh.
Okay, fine. So, hi guys, Rishikesh this side. So, basically, I'm the alumni of Vidyalankar only. I used to sit in this classroom, right? So, I have been in this premises for 4 years, you can say. I'm the 14-15 passed out. Guys, we are in the digital marketing training space. Also, we are having the digital marketing agency. Basically, I'm having 13 years of experience in the space of digital marketing. I'm working with IIT Bombay for the startup consultation. I'm working with NMIMS. As you all know, NMIMS is one of the prestigious colleges for the MBA. Also, I'm working with Amit University, India, Dubai, Africa. I'm working with, you can say, a lot of different colleges and institutions. And I started my entrepreneur journey from this college itself, we can say. When I was in the college, at that time, I started my freelancing things. Okay. So I used to create the websites on WordPress. I used to give the social media services to the clients all across the globe. So my entrepreneurial journey, you can say, started from here only. I did some jobs at startups just to understand how startups works. And here we are right now. I'm having a big training center at Navi Mumbai, wherein we are actually training for the different kind of students, working professionals, then business people, and so. So right today itself, we have cracked a deal with government of India for the training purpose for the special people of the Indian government for the elections that are coming up. So we are starting the assignment from Monday. So that's a good news for today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Fundy. So my next question is for Anagram as another Rishikesh sir. So as an Anagram sir, you are the content creator and the passion about it. I'm Rishikesh sir, I'm an expert in the digital marketing. So my question is, what's the difference between this content creator and digital marketing? Basically, you guys are targeting the audience to promote your brand or to promote your product to sell them. So what's the difference between it? So let's start with the Rishikesh sir person.
Okay. So I would like to tell you one important point. There are two kind of things on the digital place that we have to understand. There's one thing which is a pull. Okay. So you will be pulling the audiences or the customers. And the second is a push. That means on the YouTube, when you go, most of the time you are forced to watch the advertisements. You don't like to watch the advertisement, but you are forced. So basically what I feel is that whenever the content creator is creating a content, that is for the specific audiences, and that is a pull kind of. So if you are watching the videos or reels on the Instagram related to the fashion, related to the any other thing, Instagram will start showing you that kind of content only. That is kind of the role of the content creator, what I feel is. But if I'm talking about the digital marketing, the most of the part which we do is that we do the push marketing. That means we'll do the payment to the platforms like Meta, Google, and we'll try to capture those kind of audiences who are interested in our particular product and services. So there are different kind of things that I can target upon. I can target with the location. So if I want to target the locations which are the metro cities only, I can go and target those kind of cities only into the digital marketing. And in terms of content creator, anyone in the world can watch your content. That is kind of thing. Again, if I'm talking about age group, of course, if I'm thinking that my kind of product or service is for the age group so and so, I'm going to target that kind of age group only. If I'm talking about the gender and all as well, so I'm going to target the male, female kind of genders. Okay, so these kind of levels that I'll be having into the digital marketing. And again, there are a lot of different kind of streams in the digital marketing space that you can understand. One is social media marketing, in which I can consider Meta, including Facebook plus Instagram. I can consider LinkedIn. I can consider Snapchat, Twitter. If I'm talking about the Google advertisement, then I can consider YouTube advertisements. I can consider app install advertisements and all. So these all things are coming under the digital marketing, by using which I will try to push my advertisement, my product to those kind of people who are interested in that particular product and services. So that is what the difference in between the content creation and the digital marketing is all about. So let me just add one more point in this particular communication, that we can understand there are two kind of things that we have to understand. One is organic and second is inorganic. Right? Inorganic means what? I'll be doing the paid kind of campaigns on the platforms. I'll be putting the money and I'll be running the campaigns for the same. So digitally comes under maximum time. It comes under the inorganic. That means I'll putting the money on these platforms, and these platforms will work for me to take this particular product and service to the people. And in terms of content creation, it is a kind of organic thing wherein I don't want to put the money. I'll even if I'm in any kind of industry, fashion, food, travel, any kind of, I'll be creating the content, I'll be putting it on the platforms, and those platforms will take that particular content to the people. So organic and inorganic, if we are considering that, so this is again a difference between content creation and digital marketing that we can see.
Thank you, and thank you for sharing yourself. Sir, I have another doubt that one of our friend is the founder of Pre-Viral.
Okay.
And he's a teammate of Nasir Wills that recently featured in Shark Tank India Season 3 also. So, last year, the Pre-Viral has generated over a profit of 1 crore rupees. And the Nasir Wills, they are promoted the use content creator as well as the digital marketing to promote their business. But they did not use the content creator or the digital marketer for the Pre-Viral. So at what time our founder should use digital marketing to promote their business or content?
Okay, that's a very interesting question that we can understand. So, according to me, we have to understand one particular thing, one particular concept into the digital marketing. And that concept is a funnel. So, we know about the marketing funnel. So, there are 4 steps into the marketing funnel. It goes like awareness, second is interest, third is desire, and fourth is action. So we have to understand if I'm starting a brand, if I'm starting a startup, at what kind of step I have to use the digital marketing. So if my startup is new, nobody knows about my particular brand, service, whatever that we are doing. So I guess when you are launching yourself, from that particular point itself, if you are starting the marketing of your brand, definitely that will help you into the long run. Because you see, suppose if I'm running the advertisement or if I'm running a brand, at certain level, after 6 months, after 1 year, I am planning to do the advertising of that particular brand. If I'm doing the same thing 1 year previously, whenever I'm starting that, I will be able to have 1 extra year to reach out to the people, try to understand. So what I feel is that if I'm considering the funnel, awareness, interest, desire, and action. So whenever I'm starting putting my advertisements, putting my digital marketing campaigns on the platforms, people will aware of my product. So FinURL, what is the FinURL now? I think most of the people don't know about the FinURL, right? So what they are doing is that they have to start running the awareness campaign at least. So on the day number 1 itself, they have started, if they have started the awareness campaign, people at least came to know that, okay, this is the platform wherein I can get these kind of services. So whether they are going to use it right on that particular way or not, that particular time or not, that's a different story. But they can start running the advertisements or putting the advertisements on the platform right particular that point. Then people get aware about the product. Then it will go to the interest. The people who are interested in that particular FinURL, they'll connect with the FinURL platform and they'll start reaching out to the guys and they'll start getting the service for them, right? So then awareness, interest, then desire. They'll fill the form. The form will go to the platform. They'll connect with the customer, and then the person will take the action. That means they will take the service from the FinURL. So what I feel is that whenever you're going to have those kind of marketing things, you have to start as early as possible. Because if you are dealing that, definitely you are missing out a lot of trends and all. Because everything goes with the trends, right? So what I feel is that we have to start as early as possible when you are launching a campaign, brand, you can say, on the same day. Because we also understand whenever there is a launching of something, they do the heavy kind of marketing to make people understand about the particular product and services. So what I feel is that they don't have to wait at all. As early as possible, they can start their campaigns and they can start reaching to the people, and of course that they'll get benefited out of it in the long run. So that's the point.
Or do you think founder should promote their business the same day when they launch?
That.
So my next question to Rishikesh sir, you are a startup consultant in IIT Bombay. So what that magic that IIT consultant do with that IIT is, so that if you see the number of unicorns, most of the unicorns are from the IIT. So what that key strategy used for the IIT and not for the IIT?
Oh, that's a basic question I can say. See, the people who go to the IITs is a human, and the person who is coming to the VIT is also human, right? So there is nothing different between IIT and VIT. Let me be very open about that. The point with what we have to understand is that the startup, so we have to understand what the startup is actually doing. What is the market size? What is the gap the startup is trying to fill in the market? right? So on that basis, the startups, understand itself, is the startups going to flourish or not? So as Suraj into the algo trading right now, that is a huge requirement in the market right now. Okay, so that's why even, are you from IIT?
No.
Oh, they can see there, right? Now, if there is example, right? So even he is not from IIT, right? Still, he's a startup, well-funded startup, you can say. So it's not like that. The people who are having the startups from the VI of IIT are going to get the funding, and the people who are in the VITs are not going to get the fund. So it's not like that. We have to understand one important point: what problem that you are solving in the market, right? And how effectively you are providing the solutions to the people. That is also very important. And on that basis, the investors will understand, or they'll decide whether to give this funding to that particular startup or not. Are you getting my point? So that is what we have to understand. And apart from that, we have to understand the mehnat, ye, wo sab karna padta hai. But ultimately, the investor understands the basic fundamental problem in the market, and is that particular startup understanding that particular problem rightly and solving that problem rightly, and how it is scalable in the market in the future. So on that basis, because there are a lot of calculations investors keep doing. So if you're understanding in the Shark Tank, they keep having that particular pen and paper with them, right? Whenever they're asking for some 10% for 1 crore, so if they are understanding, so they'll quickly do the maths and they'll understand what is the understanding or potential of this particular startup to go into the market, and according to that, they'll go for the funding. So it's never like that. The example is in front of us, right? He is a non-IIT guy, but still he got a good funding in his startup. So IIT and VIT, it's not like that. There is no any kind of differentiation. Just we have to understand the problem statement the startup is trying to resolve and how scalable that startup is. On that basis only, investors thinks whether to invest in that particular startup or not. That's very easy. I would like to add one more point in this particular communication, if you don't mind. So I feel people celebrate, or people think if that particular startup is well funded, or if that startup is getting funds, that means I don't know what is happening on their mind. They feel that बहुत बड़ा कुछ हो गया है उनके लिए. So I'm having a friend which is Dada Sir Bhagat. I feel, if you know, he got Shark Tank 3. He's from Pune. He's my good friend. Right. So he got funds, okay, properly on the Shark Tank. Now the point is that when he got funds from that particular Ramana Gupta, right, he started feeling bothering about them. मैंने उसको कॉल किया था उसके बाद, right, कि कैसे चल रहा है, क्या चल रहा है, congratulations and all. बोले क्या congratulations भाई. Now whenever the person is getting the funding, guys, समझो बात को, वो प्रेशर आना चालू होता है, पता है आपको. Now he can understand that particular thing better. कि मतलब कि people who are taking the funding, they have to start hitting the numbers. फंडिंग लेना मतलब ये एक पॉइंट होता है, जर्नी वहां से शुरू होता है, आपको वो समझना है. और जर्नी इतना लॉन्ग जाता है. आई थिंक यू पीपल नोज अबाउट द बाइजूस गाइस. बाइजूस का क्या चल रहा है अभी पता है क्या? बाइजूस का जो फाउंडर है ना, बाइजूस, उसका नाम ही बाइजूस है, उसका नेटवर्क 0 बताया अभी कुछ दिनों पहले, जो आर्टिकल अगर आपने पढ़ा होगा तो. सो ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. सो टेकिंग अ फंडिंग, इट्स अ स्टार्ट यू कैन से, बट टेकिंग दैट जर्नी टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल, बिकॉज लॉकडाउन में उन्होंने बहुत ही मिस सेलिंग किया. आई थिंक दैट्स वाई वो बाउंस बैक हुआ उनके ऊपर. एंड नाउ यू कैन सी उन्होंने पूरे ऑफिस शट डाउन कर दिए हैं उनके पैन इंडिया. आई थिंक उनका एक ही ऑफिस है बेंगलुरु में अभी, हेड ऑफिस वो बोलते हैं उनको, बाकी सब ऑफिस उन्होंने बंद किए. नाउ कैन से कि इतना बड़ा स्टार्टअप विच इज वन ऑफ द यूनिकॉर्न्स इन इंडिया, राइट? अभी नाउ व्हाट इज हैपनिंग विद दैट पर्टिकुलर यूनिकॉर्न गाइस, यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड. तो स्टार्टअप को फंडिंग मिला, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि स्टार्टअप बड़ा हुआ, ये जर्नी वहां से स्टार्ट होता है और आपको हर क्वार्टर नंबर हिट करने पड़ते हैं. अगर आपने नंबर हिट नहीं किए तो आपको वैल्यूएशन ऊपर नीचे होता रहता है. सो ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड, स्टार्टअप करना, उसमें फंडिंग लेना, ये रेगुलर बात होता है, लेकिन आपके स्टार्टअप में कितना दम है उस पर्टिकुलर कॉन्सेप्ट को, प्रोडक्ट को आगे लेके जाने का, फिर आपको किस तरीके से ट्राइंग टू सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम इन द मार्केट, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड यू हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल गाइस. MBA चाय वाला पता है ना क्या हुआ है, हर जिसके साथ भी सेल्फी निकाला भाई वो गया, ये हो रहा है ना. सो इट्स लाइक दैट कि आपको वो बूमरैंग भी हो सकता है. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट. ओके, सो वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दीज थिंग्स. स्टार्टअप करना इज वेरी गुड, उसमें इन्वेस्टर आना इज ऑल्सो वेरी गुड, बट आप कितना सस्टेनेबल हो पा रहे हैं उस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट में, वो भी देखना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट. आपको लगता होगा, आई डोंट फील कि ये रात के 12 बजे के पहले सोते होंगे. इट्स नॉट दैट ईजी. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड, राइट? सो इट्स लाइक दैट. There is no difference between VIT and IIT. You just have to understand about the problem, product, and services. That's it.
Yes, I'm here, Rishikesh. So thank you. So any pressure from our audience side on this?
The conversation 1, 2 or 3 years. Any startup phase of the phone around reason. And the second question is how we test our adding realistic before investing so much about now. Like surgery, then we will start, then we method that we can test our startup ID in the realistic.
So this is for me. Okay, fine. Thank you. So very important question that we can understand here. So it says that we have to give 1,000 days to a company. Then only we can understand whether this company is flourishing or not. Okay. Number one reason why startup fails in the early stage of their invention, that you can say, they do not understand the market properly. That is number one reason that we have to understand. Second, might be they are not understanding the market gap rightly, right? Because that is also very important. What kind of problem that we are trying to solve? Okay, so that is also the reason again that we have to understand. Third is a competition again. So a lot of time we can understand the idea is very innovative. That is very new. We are starting working on that particular point, but suddenly there is a competitor which is coming in the market and that is disrupting my business right now. So that happens with a lot of startups because idea is very good, but as other companies do have the funds already, so they start implementing quickly and they expand that particular business very rapidly so that we cannot do anything in front of them. So that is also what we have to understand. So these three reasons that we have to understand due to which startups get failed in the initial levels, that you can say. Again, I would like to tell you, when I'm consulting the startups at IIT Bombay and all, I always do discuss and consult about two major things, I can say. Number one is they should have a strong brand recall value from the beginning. That is very important thing that we have to understand. Right now, if I'm talking about let's go and eat the pizza. So once I say pizza, you people are having one brand on your mind. That can be anything. I don't know which brand you are liking most of the time. But you are having that brand on your mind. The reason is that the brand is having a strong brand recall value. So if a startup is going to be in the market, at that time we have to understand how I can start building the brand recall value from the day one. Because there are a lot of players. So if I'm talking about pizza, there are a lot of brands in the market. But still that particular brand is on your mind right now. The brand recall value. So I always try to consult them that you have to understand about the importance of the brand recall value and how you can start putting it like influencer marketing, then paid advertising, any which ways that we can use on the internet, and we can try to push that particular brand recall value to the people. So whenever a person is trying to take that kind of service or product, your brand should be on their mind first of all. So you are cutting the marketing cost at that particular point. Right now, I know a lot of people are having a Domino's on their mind. Am I right? The reason they are cutting the marketing cost right away. You don't have to think a second thought. You'll go to the Domino's only, you'll start getting the pizzas. So they don't have to pay for the marketing right now. So that is number one. And the second, what I suggest is that initially you have to focus on the important point. If I want to understand, will this particular product work in the market or not? So we can understand there is a beta phase of each and every software, application or service. So we can understand WhatsApp. So on the WhatsApp, there is WhatsApp pay button. Everybody has that. So when WhatsApp got the license from the RBI to give the WhatsApp pay button on that particular WhatsApp, they started using it into the beta phase first of all. Not everyone was having that WhatsApp pay button initially. But once they tested it properly, the problem came, then they understand how to resolve that problem. And then that was available for everyone. Now after that, Reliance Jio. So there was one professor in this particular college, Zade sir, right? His brother was into the Reliance, right? So Reliance Jio ke dongles aate pata dongles. So Reliance Jio gave all the dongles to their own employees for free of cost, just to understand is it working fine or not. That was the beta testing to understand it is working fine, how people are reacting on that particular product, our service, maybe whatever it is. And then they are understanding the problems, then they are trying to minimize that, and then they are pushing their next kind of version of the product. As we understand, there is a Android system, this updates are coming in the market. So we also have to understand nothing is permanent or nothing is perfect. That is what I would like to tell you. Right? No one is perfect. Not a single product is perfect. There are some loopholes that we have to understand. We always try to eliminate those loopholes, and we'll try to get the better version of that particular product and services. So these two things, why startup fails, and if that is startup is getting failed, they have to understand what is the problem right now in the market. Right? They have to come with that particular solution. They have to push the new version of the product. This is how startup goes, and this is how they become the successful version of themselves, I can say. Yes.
So that follows Tiger whenever so that she gets her partner and gets her informed decision at the successful when go with the next.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Fintech Student Chapter, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for gracing us with this event. While the turnout may not have been as expected, but we are truly honored to have had this opportunity to host you. Now, I would like our co-convener Manoj sir to give the small token of gratitude.
So thank you so much for inviting us. We will have to understand the probability and according to that we have to play the dates. Thank you. Okay, chalo, yes, thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys.